Alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. Today we are taking a drive in Alaska again, checking out a couple cities that we haven't seen. We are in Fairbanks right now at the UPS, as you can see by the trailer in the back. And we have some holiday shipment going on here. We actually have this mod by JBM called Christmas Cargo Pack. You can find it on the Steam Workshop, completely free. And we are hauling 41,895 pounds of Yule logs from Fairbanks to Beaver Creek Airstrip. I'll show you where that's out on the map right now. Yeah, basically, we're just coming here, Fairbanks, all the way down main highway here. We're actually headed back toward what would be Canada. And we're going to drop them off right there at Beaver Creek Airstrip. So that should be cool. And then from that airstrip, they're going to be spread out all over the place. So ours is kind of like the first or the second leg in this whole expedition here. The truck we have the white Freightliner, also known as the Freightliner Powerliner. This is from Rush Hour 109. It is a paid mod, and it does have a Santa skin on it thanks to Goggles 56. If you go ahead and check out the Steam Workshop, he's got a bunch of different skins for this, including all of the SCS trucks. There's one mod that says it works with like 6 trucks. That's the one that covers just about all the SCS trucks, as well as the FLX 359 and DOMS 379. And then he has a separate one where he has 4 additional ones on 4 different cab overs. This Powerliner is one, the Mac cab over from Blueprint Mods is another one, and he's got a couple other ones I can't remember off the top of my head. I think the K100 with the Drum add-on is on there, and if I remember the other one, I'll let you know. But they are 2 separate mods. In case you see the one that is for the cab overs, there is another one for DOMS 379 and the FLX 359, as well as the SCS trucks. So he's put this skin on a bunch of them, and they're looking cool. They really are looking cool. Made sure that they worked for most of the cabs, is what I noticed. We are in the snow, so obviously we got Grime's Frosty Winter going on. We also do have the physics is back in. The winter snowy tires, and as you can see from the 2 back axles, we do have Nitromodz chains back in to counteract some of that physics, if it does at all. I really couldn't tell you. Just for looks, I guess, but got to run it in the snow, right? We're running legal. The trailer is just an SCS box trailer, and the skin there is from Atze Gaming, if I'm pronouncing it right, ATZE Gaming. So just a nice little Christmas skin going on. This is going to be the last episode before Christmas. I will have one out on Thursday the 26th or Friday the 27th. We'll see what happens there. So not the last one. In fact, we got like 2 more after this before the end of the year. But this is the one that is coming right before Christmas. And so we are rocking this skin thanks to Goggles 56. Have I missed anything? Nope, we got the skins. Let's go ahead and get her fired up and get down to Beaver Creek Airstrip with these Yule logs. There we go. We got that thing fired up. Let's get the headlights on. Pop in the cab. Alright, we'll go ahead and get those windows down. No snow, so we don't need any wipers right now. Engine is by Steele Productions. It is the QSK19, kind of the cousin engine to the KTA, and it is a 600 horsepower variant. Let's go ahead and get the reefer on if it isn't already. Okay, it is set to continuous. Alright, so we might even be able to lean out. Yeah, we can hear that it's on. That's cool. And we are ready to go. Just taking off from the UPS here. Fury 6 15 speed in here, RTO version, so we are going to be 4th bottom right, 5th top right. And our second stick, I think, is it the splitter? Nope. Splitter is on board. All right, let's go ahead and get going. So wishing you all Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, those of you that celebrate. And yeah, man, the end of this year has just come up so fast. It's crazy. Already making plans for next year, and I'm going to be making quite a few developments actually moving forward. Get those windows up so I can hear myself think. Where's the line? It's somewhere here. How about right there? Or it'll be when they give me a ticket. Because I have the physics turned on, you might have remembered from 2 videos ago where I said probably the best way to counteract the braking. The braking is what's really affected by Grime's physics. And I went ahead and set the braking up to 135% to kind of offset it. You still have to kind of put a little bit of pressure, especially at the very end. You really have to put it into the strongest setting on your brake to get it to fully come to a stop. But yeah, lots of developments that are coming down. I am going to not step away from American Truck Simulator. I will always be doing American Truck Simulator for the foreseeable future. But that does not mean that I won't be going into some other games. You know, when I started this channel, I was doing Flight Simulator and American Truck Simulator. These turned out to be much quicker and easier videos to make, not as much preparation. So I went ahead and just went with that. But now that Flight Simulator 2024 is out and we're already seeing improvements after a very questionable, put it that way, questionable release, I'm starting to get excited about it, and I definitely see some episodes coming to this channel. I'm still rolling, still rolling. It's that last little bit that's really got me wishing that maybe I need to up it to even 145, 150%. In what world would you think that would be helpful?
He's not the brightest bulb, I'll give you that.
Right. Let me take this out nice and wide. Got a 53 footer on the back. Still not as wide as some of these other trailers, but it's 53. And so yeah, definitely going back to Flight Sim a little bit. Might do some Train Sim. If I ever pick up on Farm Sim, that might be one of them. I'm kind of got my hands full at the moment, you know, just making sure that I'm following all the updates for Truck Simulator. November was absolutely huge. I know Farm Sim released Farm Sim 2025, Flight Simulator 2024. There was a huge update in the Train Sim world to Derail Valley Simulator, if you guys know that. Just absolute huge update. It's still the same game. It's not radically different. There's just so many more added features. And it's really cool. So got my hands full kind of trying to manage all of it. And just when I get there, by the way, in case you guys see it, I do have Angry Drivers. And I did that probably about 3 or 4 episodes ago. And I decided to kind of drive like they would be driving. And that wasn't very helpful because it looks like what happened was I just sped up so fast that they couldn't reach me to become a problem. So driving the regular speed limit, you know, then they start to kind of have their way with you. You know, they do a lot of things like, you know how they'll pass you on the left, and as soon as they get past you, they'll move over right in front of you, even when they don't need to. They come over and almost hit your front bumper 4 or 5 cars in a row. They absolutely will not let you in, so I'll be surprised if that happens. You pretty much have to jump out there, and I have been hit by them already. So I'll talk about some more updates, and we've got a couple of episodes to go still before the end of the year, and let you know what my thoughts are on things. But I'm just enjoying the snow runs here, and carrying some Christmas cargo. That's pretty good. Obviously the skin on the trailer, really awesome. Goggle skin on the truck, just amazing, and the fact that he did so many of them is so cool. Oh. I believe I also have some some leaf spring suspension from H3D going on here too. So it wobbles a little bit, but I've got it turned up. He recommends going 0% on things like chassis stability, truck stability, I don't know. Basically everything that controls how much the cab moves, I've got it turned all the way up to about 85% right now to try to manage that. I am using the Jake brake to slow down in the snow. I've been told not to do that because the trailer tends to check out on you. Is that true? Let me know, for you real truck drivers, what is going on with that? Why aren't we using it in the snow? And it doesn't seem to be having much of an effect here, although I'm not really surprised. Grime's Frosty physics really doesn't do a whole lot different, in my opinion, other than stop or prevent you from slowing down quickly. It just expands that braking. That's about it, though. No slipping and sliding, at least no more than what you would already slip or slide if it's raining or snowing. So don't really have anything. That's why I'm kind of rolling with that physics still, to kind of get that feel. If I kind of move it back left and right, I'm rocking a little bit, and it keeps it a little bit less stable on some of those turns, especially if you're going over the speed, which I am already right now. That's why I'm catching up to these guys. Let's go. This is about 55 right there. I'm going to just go ahead and hit the cruise control and just kind of cruise. Let's see if we got pivot cam. Do we have a pivot cam? Oh, wrong setting. I'm going to fix that right now. No, it's not doing it. It is not doing it. I've got every view but that one. I don't know what's going on. Get the four ways on, because we are slowing down. As we're rolling through Delta Junction right now. Turn the four ways off. I think that's pretty good. Left. Oh yeah. Gotta get over. We might hit this car. Wow. I feel like I'm bending the brake pedal backwards. Gotta really anticipate it without kicking that brake stability or your sensitivity up to 135%. It looked like I had plenty of room, but it's that last like 10% that takes like 90% of the time to brake. That's just the way that rolls. So if you're having problems with it, you want a little bit of physics, but you don't want to have 3 blocks to stop going 10 miles an hour, go ahead and just kick that braking intensity or sensitivity up a little bit. Again, I have mine set at 135%. I haven't been in the Powerliner for a little bit. Feels good to be back in. Rolling through the gears in this QSK19. Really like this engine. Both that and the KT. Both from Steele Productions. We do have a 3.7 differential in here, so we're probably only going to hit about 65, 70 with the wind at our back down the hill. It's more meant for getting out of sticky situations if I need it. Then, again, we're only rocking about 42,000 pounds. I think this is probably pretty good right here, although it says 55. Really going like 65. See what happens on a curve. Feels like we're going on a little bit of an uphill. Yeah, it's kind of flattening out now. See if I can peel off a little bit more back down to 60. So going through all of the different variations with the snow physics and the chains and everything, I'm fine with the way the mod is right now. I think it's too much on it's too much like on the braking side of it. It takes way too long, and like I know it's supposed to be slippery, but it's like when I'm going 2 miles an hour, I can have full brake and go 2 miles an hour for like another 30 seconds if I'm not absolutely stomping on it. So then again, you can offset it with higher braking sensitivity. That does help a little bit, but you still have to squeeze it pretty hard at the end. Wish that wasn't quite so hard. And I wish I had a little bit of like left and right slipping, kind of like I would in the rain. That would probably be mine, or if you had like trying to make a 90-degree turn around a block and you're going slow, maybe the cab kind of steps out on you or the trailer doesn't quite catch up. That would be nice. Overall though, really cool. Not nearly as much of the green spots. I've noticed it some, but not nearly as much as before. So the look is like a lot more true. Plus we got the physics, we got the tires, we got the clean roads, which I was running on last episode. My next episode is most likely not going to be in the snow because I do want to take off out of a certain spot, and that hemisphere does not have snow. Well, it's the same hemisphere, but probably not getting a whole lot of snow in the middle of Texas, which is where we're going to be for the next one. Got something different to show you guys. Really wish I had that. You know what I can do? There we go. I can at least get up on the roof. It's no pivot cam, but need to be able to see what's going on around us. It's all about this wilderness that we're driving through right now. Eventually we're going to have to take a trip up to Prudhoe Bay and give the ice a little bit of a test. I don't know if you can actually really fall through it like they advertise. That would be kind of scary, to be honest with you. Obviously just a simulator, but still, like just watching that trailer where the ice started cracking and the truck dropped down, that was a little crazy. Okay, it's icy. It's icy. See, I should have slipped out there. That'd have been nice if I would have slipped. So you get more slipping if you actually are just driving in the rain without the physics mod than if you're running the physics mod. So, like, if it's going to be slippery enough to where you can't stop, it should be slippery enough to kind of go around corners too. That's the only thing I'd like to see in the next development. But still, I'm running this mod and I love it. I'm really being kind of particular now because I'm trying to enhance the realism of it and everything. Yeah, in past versions we would just see green spots all over, and this is all white. I like it. Don't know what the speed limit is here, but we're just going to go ahead and keep going until we get to a curve. Get back in, that's a little noisy. Oh, so we are 55. You know, we're going 70 right now. Let's get on that Jake. Trailer's not doing anything crazy. Don't think SCS has physics like that. Nice cool day up in Alaska. time we got? 2:16. So probably another, what? Yeah, 2.5 hours. That's why he was slowing down for that temporary 35. We going off to the right or what? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Cannot stop in time. Is this where we're going? Didn't see a sign. Would have liked to have seen a sign. I'm just going to leave the Jake on. Here's that last little bit, and I'm full brake. I am full brake. You just keep rolling until you mash it in. Like, that seems a little weird to me. 81,310. There you go. Get that Jake off. So, wanted to ask you guys, since I've already kind of talked about it a little bit, how many of you guys watching this are also Flight Simulator fans? How many of those are out there? Let me know down below if you're excited to see some Flight Sim content as well, or if that's going to be a problem. Honestly, I love you guys. I'm probably still going to do some Flight Sim, even if you tell me that it's a problem. But, again, I'm not leaving American Truck Simulator. I'm not abandoning it. I'm just going to go back and forth like I was when I started the channel, a little bit more even, especially to cover a lot of this new stuff coming out from the recent launch. And I'm probably going to stick to simulators. That tends to be one of my favorites. Train simulator, flight simulator, truck simulator. If I got into farming, I'd do the farming simulator a little bit. I was a little disappointed a few years back. I was really waiting for the kind of evolution to construction simulator. They had an older one. I think it came out in 2014. And so 2022 was supposed to be their latest version. And everyone was out there doing like first take videos, first look videos. And then it kind of stopped really fast. And a lot of people mentioned that they were a little bit underwhelmed. I don't know if it just... they were expecting so much more because it was overhyped a little bit, or it just didn't meet their criteria or expectations, period. I know there were some glitches, definitely, but overall it seems like they felt like they were going to get a whole bigger package than what they really got. I'm still kind of on the fence, and I still might go back and do Construction Simulator at one point. I jumped in kind of late to the 2014 game, but back somewhere around like 2017, 2018, I actually played the game for the first time on the phone, because it's actually in the App Store. So I played Construction Simulator there, and then I realized, oh my god, it's on Steam too, so I played that for a little bit. But the game is already obsolete. It doesn't recognize any of your peripherals, and it basically just freezes it. Also, don't try to play it, the 2014 version. I don't know that you would, but it like remaps some of your buttons, so I had to go back and reconfigure all of my button box and everything, because it wasn't. It absolutely screwed it up, and I tried tons of different things, and I was like, you know what? I think I just installed this thing. Let me try to uninstall it. Uninstalled it. Problems went away instantly. It's just old, not a date. So don't install it. But, oh no. I do like the simulators. I like running all the machinery. That's kind of why I was on the fence with Farm Sim. And I know that now, especially after getting some feedback from Goggles and all the guys on his live streams, that you can actually take your time to actually work the equipment. You can run the combines, you can run the excavators, you can run all the equipment, which is what is appealing to me. So many episodes that I've seen, and maybe it'd be different if I actually played it, it seems like people were playing it more like it was a management game. Like, your goal is to help keep the farm going, and you're basically just assigning a whole bunch of automations and managing it and seeing if everything is getting done on time and getting done well. And that was kind of not appealing to me, which is why I never really touched farm sim before. But come to find out, if you want to, you can actually run all the equipment yourself. It just probably won't be as efficient as running all of the automations and stuff like that. So, again, I kind of, at this point, just have my hands full with all these other games, especially to try to get myself to bring Flight Simulator back in. I'm a little rusty, and I got to learn all the tools, and that's the other thing. Before I get any Flight Simulator videos, it's probably not going to be until January, because I do have a second monitor over here on the left. I use that for my recordings. I've got OBS. I can see all the specs going on, GPU temp and usage, CPU temp and usage. Also, I've got my notes for the episode, and I'm also running the, what is it? It's the little navigation box that pops out from Truckee, so I can see all my information on the loads, even if I'm not doing it like a Truckee delivery. So that small monitor is a lower resolution. It's either 1080 or it's 720, whereas the one that I have right now is a 2K monitor, and I don't want to switch over to Flight Simulator and offer a lower quality. The problem right now, as that sun is absolutely beautiful. Whoa, whoa. Gonna tip it, trying to get a screenshot. Think I got it. Not sure. I can get one from inside the truck. I think I got it earlier. We crossing the border? Is that what's going on? Yeah, we're just crossing the border back into Canada now. Looks like. But yeah, as I was saying, I want to make sure I have the same resolution, so I need to be able to take this monitor and move it over to the left side of my desk. So right side of my desk is this is the truck simulator, and on the left side, because it's like a 5-foot long desk, the left side is all my flight sim stuff. And I want to be able to more easily move. Now we got to get some wipers going. See if we slip around a little bit, because it's technically should be more slippery when we're raining. So I want to be able to move the monitor over to that side much easier, and I've got a whole bunch of cables from all my peripherals, and the monitor that I have, it doesn't adjust vertically like my smaller monitor does. So I actually have it on a stand right now. And I don't want to have to keep putting it on a stand, because I can't lift that monitor, move the stand, and we're going to crash for sure. We're going to crash for sure. And we're done. Yeah, there's no way. I would need 4 blocks. I would have needed 4 blocks to stop. Low visibility is what it is. Hopefully we can still run it. Is there something I gotta hit enter on? There we go. I'm trying to stop. Really trying to stop. Security checkpoint. Alright. So yeah, if I can more easily move this monitor around from the left to the right side of the desk, so no matter what setup I'm on, I can have that screen and that resolution, I think that's going to probably be the best solution. So I'm looking at a couple monitor arms, so that I can just swing it to either side. And right on the other side of the... Oh, see? Oh, I do slide a little bit when I'm going slow. Hey, look at that. That is cool. That is cool. I think I'm supposed to go back here. Or am I going... Is this the right way? I think this is the right way. See something... Okay, so this is right at the border. Take a look at the map here real quick. This Beaver Creek airstrip, yeah, we are right there at the border. We just barely crossed it. There's the U.S. and Alaska, And I guess that would be, is that the flag for BC? BC in Canada? But I will have more updates as we go along in the next couple of videos for what I'm thinking about changing up. And is this right? Okay, I'm right over there. Okay, so it's somewhere back in there. Let's go ahead and get the brake on. 4 ways. Pop it out of gear. Let me go check it out. So I don't really know where to go because I have no indication. The snow is blocking the strips. This is probably, so I have the icons mod in here, and instead of that default like spinning green thing that tells you where to go, I'm not going to lie, I'm regretting that decision right now. I think I'm going to have to swap back to that when I'm running in the snow. I have no idea where to go. I have no idea. I mean, I'm just going to kind of, I don't know. Oh, by the way, I didn't show this to you guys. Yeah, beacons. So I got red and green. The red are even on the mirror, the lower bumper, and up there on the sun shield. But green, non-beacons. So I've got my Christmas delivery truck going on here. It's pretty cool. Okay, side note. Let's figure out how I'm going to get back over here. I think, basically, if I just come over here and make a left-hand turn, I'm just going to line it up with the flag, and I'm just going to keep moving and moving and moving until maybe I can get a ding or a green through the snow. I think that's really my only choice at this point. Go ahead and get the windows down so we have good visibility. Turn the track IR back on. Let's see how she runs through this, if it actually simulates something or if it's just visual. Look, feels just fine. Doesn't feel like anything different, really. I'm going to come way over here. Vehicle malfunction, yeah. What a way to end a drive, huh? Didn't see the truck in the low visibility at a dead stop at the border crossing. Should have been arrested. That's funny. So I'm just going to keep moving forward here, and I'm going to go at the flag. And if I'm already passing through that zone right now, and I'm not straight, that would be the only reason I might need to back up. I'm just going to keep moving slow, see if I hear a ding. If I don't, I'll straighten everything up, reverse back through the flag till I hear a ding. There we go. Heard it. I heard it. Oh, was that just trying to reroute me? Did I actually get it? Is there any green on there? That's just my lights. Maybe I even went just a hair forward too much because it takes a long time to stop. It could be right here because it's like parallel to that other trailer. So we're absolutely straight now, so let's go ahead and drive through here again. Again, I don't really know, based on that flag, exactly which way to orient myself. I just have to kind of go slow and listen for the ding. It's kind of frustrating. It might be too far off to the right, too. I'm not sure. This is going to suck if I have to skip the parking. See, that ding is what got me last time. That's just changing the directions on me. Whoa, I heard something else that sounded more like a green. Just to be safe, let's go ahead and go in reverse. It might ding if I go out of the green now. No? Alright, let's try it again. There it is. We are there. So basically just run where the flag is. I'm going to go ahead and take that mod out, I think, for the next one, so I can see what's going on. The snow obviously blocks that, which is too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and get our windows up. Get our wipers off. Parking lights on only. We'll leave the four-way since we're kind of out here in the middle. And shut her down. Alright, welcome to Beaver Creek Airstrip. And there's the airstrip right there. Ooh, I don't know what that is. That is a cool looking plane. And got a 172 over here, looks like. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Just the hangar and this plane. And I guess this plane just kind of chills out on the airstrip the whole time. What's the name of that plane? What is the name of that plane? I don't know. Put that down in the comments if you know. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed what you saw, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you can see all of my videos. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.